Om Namah Shivaya. Human birth is also necessary. Discourse by MahaPeriyava from the book Voice of God, Volume 1. Acharya Shankaracharya Santume Janma Janmani. The meaning of this is that in all births, Shri Shankara Bhagavatpada should be my teacher. I shall repeat the entire shloka. Shastram Sharira Mimamsa Devastu Parameshwara Acharya Shankaracharya Santume Janma Janmani. Sharira Mimamsa means the science of Vedanta, which talks about the life inside the body. Let this Vedanta be my religious science all the time. That means the first line says, I should be born in the Vedic religion. The next line says, let Parameshwara be my God all the time. The shloka then ends by saying, let Shankara be my Acharya in all my births. What is generally prayed for is that, without taking further births, we should merge with the Paramatma. But when it is said that in every birth, Shri Bhagavatpada will become the Acharya, it appears as if the shloka says that we can take any number of births. This is like what Appar Swamigal said about Nataraja. In order to keep looking at Nataraja, human birth is welcome. Shri Shankara too prays on the same lines in Shivananda Lahari. Naratvam, Devatvam, Nagavana, Mrigatvam, Machakata, Pashutvam, Keetatvam, Bhavatu, Vihakatvadi, Jaranam, Sada Tvat Padabja Smarana Paramananda Lahari, Vihara Saktam Chet, Hradayamiha, Kimtena Babusha. If nothing comes in the way of meditating on the lotus feet of Parameshwara and be immersed in the thread of bliss, I am ready to take any birth. Whatever birth comes, whether human or as a deva or a stone or tree or animal or mosquito or a bull or insect or bird, so long as the thought of Ishvara floods the heart, what does it matter, says Sri Acharya. In this country, when it is said Acharya, it refers only to Sri Shankaracharya. From this itself, his greatness is seen. Although there are several Acharyas like Bhishmacharya, Dronacharya, Vyasacharya, Shayanacharya and others, if the word Acharya alone is mentioned without a name, all people understand that it refers to our Bhagavatpada. The definition of an Acharya is one who explains to others the Shastras and makes others steady in good conduct and also follows the Acharas himself and shows to others as an example. Sri Shankara Bhagavatpada established Advaita as the highest truth. We also talk a lot of philosophy and say everything is one, there is no distinction. But in practice, we do not get even one bit of this jnana about the one only that exists. But Acharya had lived as such. Whatever activities he might have been engaged in, he was in the actionless Brahman. It is because of that great bliss he was not affected by success or defeat, but worked tirelessly and did great good to the world. He established jnana. He also established the path of devotion, bhakti marg. He went from one holy place to another and rendered stotras. We also practice bhakti, but how? Only when we are beset by difficulties, we do big puja, remedial rituals, etc. for the purpose of getting relieved of the difficulties. Once the difficulties are over, mostly we give up the puja with that. If our problems are not remedied, we will abuse the Swami himself. What is the way for us to get true jnana and bhakti? As the basis for all this, the Acharya had laid down the regular observance of religious duties. When that is given up, the bhakti and jnana we practice are of no avail. Only if everyone follows the religious duties appropriate to him according to the rules of conduct, the mind will get purified and come under discipline, and then only true bhakti and jnana will materialize. Because the Acharya, apart from preaching Advaita jnana and worship of God with qualities, also laid down the Vedic duties to be observed, and he himself followed the dharma applicable to sannyas, he has acquired all the characteristics of Acharya. Just as when the word Acharya is said, we understand it to be Sri Shankaracharya, in foreign countries, Vedanta is immediately understood as Acharya's Advaita. Although on the basis of the Upanishads, which are Vedanta, several philosophies like Dvaita, Vishishtadvaita, Shaiva Siddhanta, etc. prevalent, it is Acharya's Advaita which has this greatness. From the time Vivekananda preached Advaita in America and Europe, saying, let the lion of Vedanta roar, the religion of our Acharya has gained all-round acceptance. But Acharya has explained that this is not new religion which he has established, but it is the truth of the Upanishads. Another credit for the Acharya is the establishment of the Shan Mata, 6 ways of worshipping various deities, along with Advaita. without any distinction between the deities. He systematized the worship of Ishvara, Ambal, Mahavishnu, Vigneshwara, Subramanya, and the sun and became the Shanmadacharya. Acharya has one more greatness exclusive to him. The philosophies like Vishishtadvaita, Dvaita, and Saiva Siddhanta, which prevail in our country today, all came up after Acharya's time. Sri Ramanujar, Sri Madhvar, Sri Maikandar, who founded these philosophies respectively, came after our Acharya. But Shankyam, Mimamsai, Vaiseshikam, Nyayam, which were founded by Kapila, Jaimini, Ganathar, Gautamar, and others which existed before our Acharya, disappeared without a trace after his time. Acharya destroyed them totally. He also vanquished Buddhism and Jainism, which were prevalent from before him, and established the Vedic religion. There is no doubt that the Acharya who had carried out all these things within 32 years of age was an avatar of Parameshwara. Om Namah Shivaya. In the next post, we shall listen to MahaPeriava speak about the founding father, Moola Purusha of our Dharma. Om Namah Shivaya. Hara Hara Shankara, Jaya Jaya Shankara, Kanchi Shankara, Kamakoti Shankara.